Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to the Healed Healer Tarot. My name is Angel. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective consciousness one unique soul at a time. This channel is dedicated to spiritual enlightenment, self-actualization, and aligning to meaning and purpose in life. So if that is something that you are interested in, then you are in the perfect place at the perfect time for the perfect reason. All we have is the now, so whenever you come across this reading, it is indeed the perfect time for you. However, we do draw upon the energies of the cosmos to help guide us like a roadmap towards your highest good and your greatest soul's vibration. This is a general collective energy read for the energy of the day for Monday, November the 7th, 2022, all being born to the energy of 24. So, when I was thinking, we're going to do the channeled intuitive astrological messages, and then we'll get into the energy of the day. But as I was drawing in on the energy of the day, the 24 energy was really speaking to me about illuminating or opening up a new reality and a new vision of stability, ways in which to create more long-term stability and growth and prosperity in your life, especially as we're going into this full moon total eclipse energy in Taurus. I was getting a lot of messages around finances, financial security, long-term security, long-term financial growth. So that was the main perspective of the energy that was coming in during during the intuitive channeled messages. I also have on the table, and as I was doing the full moon readings today, I decided to leave up the energy of the full moon eclipse, which talks about conclusions are within reach. There are some things that are culminating, they're ending, they're reached their life expectancy. They're no more. There are some things that are just going to be falling away from your life, making way for things that are new. Your dreams need a practical plan. If you plan to sustain this financial shift, this huge financial change, everything that's going to be going on over the next 6 months to a year, you really have to have a practical plan. And I think that's what Spirit was like drilling into me with the intuitive messages. And then there's also that North Node energy, stepping out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to do something different. There is a need for you to really truly open up to doing something different. And you'll see that as I read the channeled intuitive astrological messages. The moon enters Taurus at 00:16 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the eastern part of America where I live at. But the thing of it is, the 16 is a repeating cycle. That's the energy or the degree that the eclipse is going to be in tomorrow on the 8th. 16 degrees, towers, sudden upheavals, big shocks, big huge changes, unexpected plans, unexpected transformation and change could bring in a lot of problems or a lot of issues or difficulties around finances. Big, huge financial emphasis was coming up for me. Huge emphasis on purpose, meaning of life, fulfillment of one's potential, concerns around finances, long-term financial stability, and the state of the world economy was also coming through. Fears around loss of investments, resources, home and or stability. And what I just heard was stock market crash. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I wouldn't be surprised if today or over the next few days, we have a huge stock market crash. I'm even getting the recession, the one that they claim that we're not in, but the one that's been looming. I'm feeling that energy with the way this energy is coming through. I'm even feeling nightmares and sleepless nights around financial concerns. Venus squares Saturn at 0234 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in 18 degrees of Scorpio. So this is really affecting your growth, your expansion, your long-term existence, your ability to feel safe and stable, your ability to have accomplishments and attainment, to have safety and security in your life is being tested with this energy. Fears around loss of family inheritance, money gained and money lost. You may have received your financial report and realized that you've lost a lot of money this past quarter. Concerns around generational wealth and loss of generational wealth. I'm also feeling a time of wealth transfer, whereas some are losing, others are also gaining. And that's the reason why you have to have this practical plan. Which side of the paradigm are you going to fall on? Are you going to be in the wealth transfer and the wealth gain, or are you going to be in the energy of loss? Realizing the limitations of the old money mindset. Work, save for retirement, have a pension, buy a home, have small investments and small gains. Now realizing that there's a need to have multiple streams of income, many different avenues of investments and securities. Also investing in land, investing in gold, investing in and diversifying your portfolio so that you have more resources and more assets to fall back on. Whereas if the stock market crashes or things happen there, that you also have other investments in other securities like gold, like Bitcoin, and things like that that you can fall back on. And also I'm getting the energy of having a stockpile. Do you have 6 months to a year of resource and income that you can utilize in order to sustain you and your family if there is a huge financial crisis that, comes in? Are you going to be able to sustain? Will you have what it is that your family requires and your family needs? So that energy is coming through. Not putting all of your eggs in one financial basket is what Spirit wanted you to know for today. So let's go ahead and take a look at the energy of the day, opportunities that are coming in, actions, and potential outcomes. And look at that. We have the energy of Six of Cups and the energy of King of Pentacles, wanting to have that sense of security for your family, right? Six of Cups talks about the family, the things and the people that you love, wanting to have that sense of security, wanting to make sure that if anything happens, that you and your family and your loved ones are going to be secure and that you're going to be all right, that you're going to still be able to maintain that generational wealth and have money that you're leaving to your to your offspring and to your family for generations to come. So there's big, huge concerns around that. Beginning to look at money differently. What's important? What are the things that you really, truly need? Land is huge. Farming and crops are huge. Having a home, security, huge. I'm even getting the energy of like farm machinery, tractors, and things like that. Things that you can use during difficult times and hardships. Not having one source of utility, but having multiple. Even looking into the energy of solar panels, solar power, wells, well water, and things of that nature are coming up significantly as well. 2 more shuffles for the collective spirit. What does the collective need to know for the energy of the day? And so it is. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I'm just the messenger, beautiful soul. When I'm channeling the astrological messages, I'm just looking at the astrology and I'm looking and feeling and allowing the messages to come through. What do you need to know? And that was a big, huge one. And I just want to share that so that you can prepare, right? Having the practical plan. Opportunities coming in. Look at this. The moon. Don't be afraid is how this is coming up for me. Follow your intuition. There goes the energy of 18. What did we say was coming in at 18 degrees of Scorpio? Don't be afraid. Venus squaring Saturn. There's some form of constraints, some form of the way things are usually done. Saturn energy talks about the energy of, what we're all subject to as far as the operations within the limitations of society. Realizing that there's new rules, that you can bring in your own responsibility for yourself, that you can create your own Tao. You know, really understanding that you don't have to conform to the way things used to be. There's a new way of vision, a new way of seeing, a new way of doing things that's being shown or being illuminated, especially with this full moon eclipse energy. I'm getting the energy of mass awakening. People are truly seeing the matrix for what it is. They're no longer walking and living with the blinders on. Over the next 6 months to a year, things are going to get really real, and people are going to be enlightened, rather they want it or not. Actions. Look at this, the magician. You have everything that you need. Just trust that, beautiful soul. Trust that you have. Look at, he's standing on the pentacle. That means he has the tools to bring the security, has the tools to manifest. I love magician energy because magician talks about creating something out of proverbially nothing, which is something that creatives have been doing here on YouTube and on other platforms. Really using your spiritual gifts, skills, capabilities in order to manifest security and abundance, financial reward in ways that we've never seen before. Things are shifting and changing, needing to be able to shift and change. The 18 to the 1 brings you to the energy of 19, being enlightened, but also being guided and rewarded and blessed at the same time. So I'm really getting the energy that there's absolutely nothing to worry about, but you do need to have a practical plan. You do need to be enlightened and aware. You do need to follow your intuition. You do need to put a process or a plan in place that's going to help you through, so that you're not grasping at straws, especially not being informed. There's an energy of needing to be informed, needing to be aware of what's going on, so that you can do what is required for you to do in order to maintain the stability that you require. Look at this, expansion and growth. There will be expansion and growth. There is bringing me that energy of the wealth transfer. There will be an expansion and growth. You just have to envision it. You have to see it, believe it, feel it, and live as if, with the intention and faith that everything is working out for your highest and greatest vibrational good. Although we're moving into a new paradigm shift, a new world, a new way of living, a new way of existing, it is bringing us closer to a higher spiritual awareness, a higher spiritual likeness, moving away from individuality into a more of a community mindset. So thinking about maybe creating small pockets of communities or large pockets of communities where we share in resources, where we share in knowledge, where we share in material goods, because we're going to need to support each other through this process. There's huge messages around support where there's a lot of division that's going on right now. What you don't see coming in, beautiful soul, the 8 of Cups, you will be spiritually guided. Follow your intuition. This is high energy around your intuition. Also follow the moon phases. If you want to know how to manifest, manifest with the new moon. Manifest with the new moon. Follow the moon cycles of manifestation. You can also manifest with the astrological energies. Just be mindful of what's going on around you energetically and use the energetic energy to help you to manifest and create. The 3 of Wands talk about co-creating with spirit. It talks about co-creating with the order and the process of things. And that's taking you back to what your innate abilities and true power is. That's your power of all-knowing, your power of intuition. Your also is your power and your ability to manifest from proverbially nothing. So don't worry, beautiful soul. Look at this, Ace of Wands. You have the power. You have what it takes. You have everything that you need. There's absolutely no need to stress or worry. Just go with the process and the flow. Make sure you have a practical plan and bring whatever it is that you're creating into fruition. Let's get some additional message. I decided to pull a message from the 5 agreements. If you don't know, Don Miguel Ruiz and the 4 and the 5 agreements, amongst other things that he's done, but I decided to pull some messages from the 5 agreements. Can we get 2 messages for the collective spirit from the 5 agreements? What does the spirit need to know in reference to this message? All right, so we got 3. I'll take them. So the first message that we have coming out is, I am perfect just the way I am. I love the little puppy. Cute, cute, cute. I don't need to compete with anybody. I don't need to compare myself with anybody. I don't need to live up to an image of perfection. I just need to be me. Most definitely, beautiful soul. And then we have the energy of the truth has set me free. I love it. Lies no longer rule my world. I see the truth and follow the truth by following my own heart. There is a huge awakening of truth and clarity that's coming through here. Following your own heart means following your own inner knowing. I am skeptical, but I listen. Please do, beautiful soul, because these messages are coming out for your intention, for your, ability to utilize it to protect yourself, to guide yourself, to make sure that you and your loved ones are secure. Humans speak with symbols, and symbols aren't the truth. But when I listen, I understand the meaning of the symbols that people use. I understand the story. I understand their story, and the communication becomes more clear. I understand their story, and the communication becomes more clear. What is this message saying to you, beautiful soul? How do you need to prepare and put together a practical plan? And what is it that you need to do to make sure you are safe and secure? This has been your energy message of the day, beautiful soul. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I am truly honored and always grateful. If you haven't already done so, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that like button. Share these videos with those that you believe could benefit from the messages, and subscribe. Become a part of the Soul Joiner family, where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective consciousness one unique soul at a time. And that unique soul is you. Until our soul paths cross again, soul joiners, I am wishing you love, peace, blessings, happiness, and abundance be unto you. Have a blessed and abundant day. Namaste.